For those of you wondering about this, here's the reason why your dog follows you into the bathroom. Now, any dog lover knows one rock-solid truth. A pup in your life is one of the best things a person can experience. A dog's love is undemanding and selfless, and they find numerous ways to express this love. If you learn to recognize some of your dog's quirks for what they are, you'll start to understand your pet even better. And one of the main things dog owners often ask is, why does my dog follow me into the bathroom? In fact, there are several reasons for this behavior, and we'll tell you about every single one. But first, you shouldn't forget that dogs are pack animals. That's why they feel unhappy and vulnerable when they suddenly find themselves alone. If you're at home, your doggy doesn't want to lose time that can be otherwise spent with you. The notion of alone time doesn't exist for dogs. When dogs are in a pack, they constantly interact with others. They eat, play, hunt, or patrol together. That's why they can't understand that you might want some time for yourself. In fact, your pet believes that they're doing you a favor by keeping you company in the bathroom. In addition, they deliberately position themselves as close to you as possible in case you need something. The next possible reason for this behavior is that your dog may be protecting you. The chances are high that your dog follows you to the bathroom to make sure you're safe. While you're busy with whatever you need to do in there, you can't defend yourself if it becomes necessary. But don't worry, in case of an attack, your fluffy friend will bravely step in as your bodyguard. Well, there's one more explanation for your dog's little quirk, but it's not as altruistic as the previous ones. Your dog might simply be curious. After all, it's their house, and when something is happening in it, they have to be part of the process. On top of that, most dogs lack excitement in their lives. They might be a little bored while you're away at work. That's why when some unusual activity happens, for example, an entertaining bathroom trip, the dog wants to be a part of it. Does this mean that you'll never be able to have solo bathroom time again? Well, such a probability exists unless you learn to distract your dog to win some precious time alone. One of the best distractions can be an enrichment toy, since it will take your pet time to figure it out. As a result, your dog is happy and you are happy, because nobody is banging on your bathroom door. However, sharing your bathroom trips isn't the only mysterious thing that your pooch does. Here are several other cute habits most dogs have, as well as explanations for what these habits mean. Your dog gives you puppy eyes. If we're speaking about humans, when someone gives you their best puppy dog eyes, they most likely want something from you. But if it's your pup that's melting your heart with this expression, the reason is completely different. When giving you puppy eyes, your pet is trying to show you that they love you to the moon and back. You should treasure it because it's a sign that your dog trusts and adores you. Your dog brings you small gifts. Well, they're not really gifts. Your pup just brings you little somethings that can fit in their mouth. Most often, these tributes are shoes or toys. Now, you may get confused. You aren't playing fetch, but your dog comes up to you and drops an object at your feet. Do they want to play? Surprisingly, no. Your pup gives you a gift to make their most favored person in the world, that's you, pleased and happy. Your dog leans on you. Dogs are just like people. They love cuddles as much as many of us do, or maybe even more. Some dogs are bigger leaners than others. If you're the owner of such a dog, you know how it feels. Your dog comes up to you and rests their weight against your side. You should know that by doing so, your pup is asking you for more kisses and hugs. At this moment, they need to feel love and safety. So don't hesitate to cuddle your fluffy friend. Your dog realizes when you are sad. After centuries of living together, people and dogs have developed a perfect partnership. That's why it's not surprising that your dog can tell when you're sad or feeling unwell. You can't hide your emotions from these intuitive creatures. They detect your unhappiness both from your body language and from the way you smell. As soon as they realize something is wrong with their favorite human, again you, they do everything possible to comfort you and make you smile again. Your dog licks your face or feet. This habit isn't to everyone's liking, but if you are the parent of a pup, you just have to deal with their sloppy kisses. Most often, your dog licks your face or your feet. If your pooch chooses your face for their wet doggy kisses, they're just showing how good you make them feel. That's just one of the many ways your pet shows you their unconditional love. In addition, by licking your face, your dog demonstrates that they understand that you're the dominant partner in this relationship. As for licking your feet, this is how your pet releases their doggy stress. And if your dog licks your kids, this is how she shows her maternal love. She believes that the kids are her puppies as well. Your dog snoozes in your room. You might have hard times leaving your poor, lonely pooch home alone. But wait, don't feel too guilty. The chances are high that your pet has already snuggled up on your side of the bed and is having a wonderful afternoon snooze. In this way, your dog feels that you're nearby, even when you're away. This makes them feel safe, cozy, and fuzzy. Your dog freaks out when you come home. When you return home, even if you only left 10 minutes earlier to buy bread, your dog behaves as if they hadn't hoped to ever see you again. As a result, you have a crazed ball of fluff running around the house, jumping, licking, and nuzzling you. The reason for this overexcitement is a dog's inability to express their emotions with words. These animals feel friendship and happiness just like people do. Unfortunately, they can't just hug you and say, "I've missed you so much, and I thought you'd abandon me." Instead, they show their happiness by rushing around and crashing against everything in their way. Your dog is an after-meal cuddler. If you haven't been around dogs, you must know that you shouldn't disturb a dog when it's eating. They can behave rather aggressively because they will instinctively think that you're planning to steal their food. But if your dog chooses to snuggle with you after a meal, well, that's the best compliment you can get from your pet. This means they're absolutely relaxed and comfortable around you. Such trust is worth a lot. Your dog winks and squints at you. It's a proven fact that dogs automatically mimic humans. If your dog winks at you, check to see if you're doing the same thing. As for squinting, this is how your doggy tries to get your attention. They may want to cuddle or play. In any case, dogs often use their eyes to show that they need something. Your dog paws at you. When your dog comes up to you and raises one paw, they want to show you that they need something from you. When they paw at you, they become the focus of your attention and they use it to their advantage. Maybe your pet wants to play, or maybe they're hungry. Whatever the case, this is one of their ways of telling you that they want something.